Welcome back to Home Outdoors. As you can see, a little after 5:30 in the morning here, we are parked at a public slough, and somehow we didn't get beat. Hunting in South Dakota this morning. We're a week and a half into October here. We've had some very warm, mild weather for fall, but we did have a pretty good cold front come in last week, so hoping there's some new birds in the area. I haven't been out since opener, so not sure if there's some migrators down yet or not. Went scouting last night about an hour before sunset and went past the private that I had permission on. There was a couple hundred out there, but it's a long walk through a chisel plowed field, so that was my backup plan. Found two public spots that have a lot of birds on them, so my plan was to get out here at a normal time, and if I get a spot on public, I get a spot on public. So that's the plan. It looks like I got it. I guess there could be people on the other side, but with a southeast wind, we're on the side that we want to be on. So unlike opener, when there was zero wind, we actually have about a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind this morning. So hopefully the birds will decoy a little bit better. That's the plan anyway, I guess. Never hunted this spot before. Looks like I got about a 100-yard walk through some tall CRP and cattails to get to the edge. Don't know how deep it is. That could be an issue. So yeah, we're gonna find out. We got about an hour and 20 minutes until shooting time, so I'm gonna get started walking out there. It's probably gonna take me 2 trips, and I'll talk to you guys when we get set up. Stay tuned. Not sure if you can see me or not. We're about 5 minutes from shooting time here. We got some ducks hitting the spread already. We got a little bit of cloud cover, so they're actually flying there goes some teal. They're flying a little later than normal, which is nice. Talk about a kill hole. I'm gonna put you guys down. We got 4 minutes. Stay tuned. God dang it. Little green winger. Come on. I need to go to the target range. Nice. Well, we're about an hour and a half into shooting time here. It's 8:40 a.m. The wind's picking up. Seems like there's some ducks starting to fly again. It was pretty slow right away. I actually held off the first 10-15 minutes on all the teal because I was hoping some bigger ducks would come in. The bonus teal that I was talking about in the opener, that's done now, so I can have 6 ducks total, and I wanted to shoot some bigger ducks, so let the teals go, and I shouldn't have. I should have shot a couple right away. I always kick myself when I do that, but we have a green wing teal, we have a honker, and I just shot a redhead. Nice pretty redheads. So I don't know if they're starting to come back from the fields, that's why they're starting to fly again, or what. Hopefully we can get a few more, I guess. We got 4 to go, like I said. Should have had a few more. I don't know if I'm shooting blanks or what, but these Kents are not liking my... Maybe it's probably just me. Probably should go shoot some clay pigeons later, but excuses. I just showed you guys the spread. I got kind of the same decoy spread as I did on opener. I got 2 little pods of ducks out in front of me, just a dozen, with a little kill hole in the middle, and hopefully they'll come and land right in the middle where I want them to. The redhead did it perfectly. The other ones not so much, but I'm gonna give it at least another hour here for you guys. Hopefully we can get a few more. I'm hungry for duck. You're right, I'm not, but I'd like to shoot some more ducks. We're gonna get that goose in the crock pot when we get home, and probably make some jalapeno poppers with the ducks. So smack the like button if you haven't already, and you guys will stay tuned. Oh yeah, he wants it. God. limit. Oh, that's a long walk I just did. I'll get to do it again. As soon as I shoot my limit, then the mallards start flying. Now I know for next time. 9:30, just shot my last duck, so we ended up with 5 teal, all green wing, a redhead, and a goose. So we got a lot of packing up to do. As you can tell, it's really windy. All these mallards are going to sit here and tease me now. I'll come back and get them someday. While I'm wearing this stuff, I want to give a huge shout out to Tideweed for sending out some clothing for us. Foul Storm Elite waterfowl hunting jacket. This thing's waterproof. I wear it over my waders, so when I'm out getting ducks, getting splashed, it just runs right off. And then, you can't really see my waders, but I got the Tideweed Torrid wades on. It's a heated set of waders. I'm not using the heating function, but they are pretty insulated, and it was a little colder this morning, so I'm wearing these instead of the new Slew Dogs. If you guys are interested in anything on Tideweed's website, anything, head over there, use code HOYAM18, you can save 18% off. Helps you, helps us. And yeah, I got about half an hour of packing up to do and walking back to the Buick. So we'll catch up with you when I get there. Stay tuned. There she be. Finally got a limit. It's only my second time out for the season. Probably could have had my limit earlier if I shot teal right away this morning, but I wanted to wait for bigger ducks, and then the bigger ducks showed up after I had my limit. So next time I might show up a little later and wait it out until the big ducks come in from the field. So that'll be the next video, hopefully. Stay tuned, this video isn't over though. I'm gonna go home, get the goose in the crock pot, make some pulled goose sandwiches, and some duck poppers, jalapeno poppers. So if you guys want to see how I make those, keep watching the video. Good deal. Well, a few days later here, we're gonna get this goose in the crock pot this morning. Hopefully it'll be done by supper time. And then we will make the jalapeno poppers later, about supper time, because they don't take very long on the grill. So starting out with the crock pot recipe here, start out with a small yellow onion and some garlic sauteed in a pan, and some butter. Once this is done, we're going to throw that in the crock pot. We're going to add this lovely goose into the crock pot, and when I do that, I'll show you the rest. So I'm going to sit here and smell some onions sizzling for a little bit longer until they're done, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. Lawry's steak seasoning, and some salt and pepper. And then add some wash your sister sauce. About that much. So, bad cameraman here. And then to finish it off, add some chicken broth until it covers the meat. Should be about 2 cups. Just like that. Let's add a little bit more. Slap this baby on low for 8 hours. And we'll probably start checking up on it at 4 hours. There's a chance it could be done at 6, but we'll see. At that time, when it's done, we'll pull them out, put them on a cutting board and start shredding them. Put them back in here. And then we're gonna have some pulled goose sandwiches. So give it a try. This recipe's pretty good. And yeah, we'll see you in 6 to 8 hours. Well, it's been about 8 hours, almost 8 hours. I just pulled them out of the crock pot here and they're very tender. If you have a fork, all you gotta do is this. But I'm gonna show you guys a cheat code. Get yourself one of these meat shredders. Watch this. Get it lined up. Look at that. Unreal. I'm going to put it back in here. We're going to let it sit in the sauce. Lose that. Let's do it with this one. Boom. Let it soak back in that juice. Give it another hour or so. Gonna get the jalapeno pepper started next. This is gonna be delicious. Well, I had the GoPro on my head recording. I thought I was recording that whole process, but it's not. Wasn't recording, so I'm gonna have to explain to you guys what I did. I have done it in past videos, but take a jalapeno, cut the stem off, cut it down the middle in half, and then I carve out the seeds because that's the spicy part and doesn't like my stomach. Then I rinse them out just to make sure I get all the seeds and all the gunk that I don't want out. Then I fill the cavity with cream cheese. Lay the little duck fillet on there, wrap it with bacon, put a toothpick through, and you're done. Now I will mention that these duck fillets have been soaking in teriyaki sauce for 48 hours or so. I really like it when I soak it in teriyaki sauce. I find that it's the best marinade for duck in my opinion, so if you haven't tried it, give it a try, let me know what you think. Let's get these bad boys on the grill. My mouth is watering. Got the duck off the grill. As you can see, it's perfectly cooked, medium rare. Don't overcook duck or you're going to want to throw it in the garbage. So, got some barbecue sauce on my goose sandwich. Let's go in for a taste test. See if I can do this one-handed. That is so good. It's literally like a pulled beef sandwich. So tender, shredded up nicely. No gamey flavor at all. That's delicious. Let's try the duck. It's kind of falling apart, so we're gonna do like a 3-bite. Start with the bacon. Duck. Jalapeno. That's about perfect right there. It was about 5 minutes on each side on the grill. I should also mention, start with your cream cheese facing down so that after about 5 minutes it's going to start dripping, so then you can flip it over and it stays inside the jalapeno. So, pro tip, or else your grill turns into a mess. So, that's how you make goose sandwiches and goose poppers, duck poppers. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smack the like button. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you have any duck or goose recipes, drop them in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.